Demetrius Andrade versus Damon Nicholson. As you guys can tell by the title, it's official. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, Andrade versus Nicholson. Yeah. Well, I'll say this: it's better than seeing Andrade rot and waste his talent. I'll say that. Um, yeah, I'd much rather see this fight than see Andrade just waste away his talent and not completely fight at all. So uh, that's the positive side of this. Oh, by the way, this fight will be taking place on the 7th of January, January 7th, 2023, in the undercard of the Gervonta Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia fight, which will be taking place in DC at the Capital One Arena on Showtime pay-per-view. And to my understanding, this fight between Nicholson and Andrade will be will be part of the pay-per-view card. Kit Idek, who writes for Boxing Scene, was first to break the news, and yeah, he said that, and I quote, it reads right here: "Being told Demetrius Andrade is going to fight Damon Nicholson in a 10-round super middleweight fight on the Gervonta Davis Luis Garcia undercard, January 7th in DC. Andrade hasn't fought since he stopped Jason Quigley in second round a year ago." Yeah, Andrade, I gotta say, man, Andrade, he's a very talented fighter, and I've said this before in previous videos, and I'll say it again. He's got to have. Oh, they just updated it. Damon Nicholson. Earlier, when I checked earlier, they didn't update it. Um, but yeah, Andrade gets got to be have one of the most sad careers because he's a very talented boxer, but he never had that big fight to define him. Throughout his career, he's been fighting fights that we knew he was gonna win. There was a time where he was supposed to fight Charlo, but it didn't happen. He was trying to campaign for Canelo, but Canelo doesn't want anything to do with him. Um, he's held the WBO belt for a while. I don't know why he decided to give it up. That was his ticket to big fights, but for whatever reason, he did not want to keep it. He did not want to fight his mandatory in Johnny Beck Alim Hanallah. If we go back to the rankings, oh, Andre currently right now is ranked number 4, by the way, by the WBO at 168 pounds. He's now campaigning at 168. But when he was at 160, he was ordered to fight Johnny Beck Alim Hanallah, but he refused to fight him. And, if he beat Alim Hanallah, who knows? Maybe that would entice Gennady Golovkin to avenge his fellow countryman. Alim Hanallah is from Kazakhstan, to avenge, try to beat Andrade, and maybe that was his ticket to fighting Golovkin. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, Andrade, he really does have a very sad career. And hopefully in 2023 will be a better year for him. And it starts off with this fight against Damon Nicholson, a 29-year-old fighter from Laurel, Maryland, from the great state of Maryland. If you guys don't know, I live in Maryland. 26-4, 1 draw, 22 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. You've probably seen him in there against the likes of Edgar Berlanga back in April of 2021. He also fought against Jesse Hart back in 2018. He fought Steve Rolls. Who else did he fight? He lost to Lakin Byfield. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it looks like the big fights he's had, he ends up losing. And here he is given an opportunity to try to reveal himself against somebody like Andrade and fighting pretty much in the DMV. He's from Laurel. Hopefully people from Laurel will go support him at the Capital One Arena against somebody like Andrade. So yeah, adding Damon Nicholson, a local in the area, would definitely help sell tickets for sure. So yeah. Again, I'd much rather see this fight than see Andrade not fight at all. So to me, I'm just happy to see Andrade getting fights. I'm happy to see him getting fights because he really tried to campaign for Canelo, but Canelo doesn't want anything to do with him. Um, he could have stuck around with Eddie Hearn to see if he could get a Triple G fight, but I'm assuming Triple G probably doesn't really want to fight him also. But like I said, that ticket, that the WBO belt was his ticket to big fights. But for whatever reason, he didn't want to fight Alim Hanala. Anyway, again, this fight will be on the 7th of January, January 7th, in the undercard of the Javante Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia fight. Tune into Showtime pay per view or go watch it live at the Capital One Arena in DC. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.